for them to just deal with it. Like we were talking about the itemization, how much they're gonna be able to get done, and I like this is the third game. Void Spirit against Puck. Nisha scouting things out to see if there's any ward placed already.
Yeah, the confidence of these players, right? Like Seb was saying, Toronto Tokyo probably going like, oh yeah, destroy this Puck, and Nisha the exact same thing the other way around. And of course, Collapse picking that Night Stalker into an atrocious lane, but we've seen this previously, right? Where we've had some of these melee heroes against the Monkey King, you know, actually get away with it with some lane equilibrium shifting from their position 4.
Both offlaners don't want to play the lane. Position 4s will need to drag the creep wave closer to the tower, and okay, a little bit of a pause here.
Yeah, we'll get ourselves back underway shortly. Sort out whatever issue there may be. But who was it? It was LGD that had some lane matchup that was going to be a struggle, but they broke out of it, didn't they?
It was against Enigma Galaxy. It was Doom plus Earth Spirit playing against Monkey King, and they found a way. And then they completely ruined Monkey, forcing him to get Hand of Midas and losing a game.
We'll see if Spirit can do a similar job here.
A lot of the time, what I feel about Ursa is similar to how I feel about the Troll, is where it looks like a good pick, but then the hero doesn't get anything done in the game. There's way too many counters, too much kiting, Yule Scepters, Habit's Halberd.
Even the Crippling Fear, if Night Stalker can get on top of him. And Puppy taking a tremendous amount of damage early on, but I'll be a Tango eaten and wanders back to lane. And it feels like we've started seeing a shift in these warding patterns, right? We talked about the Chinese teams at LAN, PSG, LG in particular, that international play between teams. And we're seeing a lot more of these triangle wards early on.
Scout things out, potentially go for a kill, hold the high ground, but also scouting out the stacks. If there are any stacks being made this time around, they don't have heroes that can clear the stack, so I don't think both teams are going to be stacking the triangle anyway. Maybe the big camp, but that's about it.
Crystallis playing forward with the Earth Shock, keeping Mira away. And Poppy with that enchant level 1, just trying to chip away at his opponents. We saw a very similar move up at top. I was watching at the same time. Miposhka as well as Yatoro were playing up in the face of Zayat, who was bodyguarding the Resolution Doom. Very similar lanes on both sides. Monkey and Ursa. The archetype of hero that lane dominated with the stacks and the damage.
Ursa did play very aggressive first wave. I don't think they won that trade battle. Collapse making adjustment on his item build. 4 branches, Tango bringing Boots of Speed to be able to outrun Ursa.
That's clever. Adaptation. Give you the upper hand here and there. And looking into that mid lane, that matchup between Puck and Void Spirit. Currently Toronto Tokyo out in the lead at 7-2. And both of them very, very low on HP and regen, right? Waiting for the bottles to come in.
Fairy Fires are available, so you know these players are gonna overextend. Try to see what happens if they poke like one more time, if they use another spell. I like Void Spirit matchup against Puck, even though Puck has been one of the best heroes in the last month. Yatoro.
And Puck, one of those heroes against Spirits that's always been incredibly good. Knife's Edge Dota in that mid lane. Yatoro farming under his tier 2.
Almost impossible.
Tower does too much damage. CS. A little rough for him, 7-3, but a little bit ahead of his counterpart, the Ursa, who's having his own worries. But Enchantress will return to the lane with a little Wolfie. Tag teaming up against that Mirror Rubik. And Collapse. Look at him just placing himself in front, force them back, while Nisha now getting the upper hand, it appears, in terms of the regen trade at the very least. CS is a couple ahead as well. Yatoro. Getting run at, not something Monkey King enjoys. He wants to be the one doing the running at, not being, as Mira getting found out by Crystallis and Puppy. The impetus, no, he stops. Stutter steps.
Last second, gets the magic stick off. Still, Collapse, 15 CS, very impressive. Doom on top of CS. Both starting with the Boots of Speed pretty much. And Resolution has a full wave to farm up.
Yes, beautiful stuff. We saw him in game 1 as well, be incredibly farmed, getting the most out of his lane.
Zayat did a very good job playing with the enemy creep equilibrium. We saw Yatoro struggling to get some CS underneath the tower.
14-5 Yatoro. The difference between this Wyvern and Jakiro is apparent, isn't it? Jakiro can just shove spells on the Wyvern, especially if Arctic Burn's on cooldown. You're doing so much more harassment back into them, as it looks like Collapse going to take a few swipes again. He does have those boots, like you mentioned, to deal with that kind of aggression, so he's able to get himself away from them. His Mira was going to grab the Water Rune. Toronto Tokyo bottles the top one, so no refill for Nisha.
Big moves from Mira, securing the lane from Night Stalker, keeping back, not dying, using the stop function, very powerful.
Still gonna die though. Oh, maybe not. They find him in the end. Puppey with a final touch, but a good attempt by Mira to drag the Ursa away. But Puppey well positioned there.
Collapse also tried to use Void on neutral camp, so maybe they get in and get the deny, but didn't happen. Also, I put it out to Mira because he TP'd mid, refilled the bottle, also secured the rune for Void Spirit, which is pretty good. Still, Puck having a good time. This time around, they didn't block the small camp, so Nisha will be farming that one as well.
Time for some vengeance here, maybe. Oh, Puppey, tanky enough. Gets out of danger, and Crystallis trying to 1v2 Collapse and Mira now.
Of Fury swipes.
He's stacking them up, but nighttime comes. The clock strikes 12, and Collapse, a stroke of midnight, speedy. Maybe even going to turn here with a Fade Bolt. Collapse is he looking for Enchantress? She's nowhere nearby. She's already bailed on this bottom lane. Looks like it might be wave dragging, farming in between tier 1 and tier 2. Collecting as much farm as he possibly can.
He drags it to the small camp.
Pulls it across. Well, Nature takes a beating there. And Miposhka Yatoro. It's just constant harassment out of this Jakiro and the Doom. He's got phase boots up on Resolution already.
Monkey King does struggle against the attack speed, overtime damage. There's no Scorched Earth, but one that's back online, they might start to play a bit more aggressive.
Yeah, they can throw the Infernal Blade in towards them. Another Dual Breath will take Miposhka low.
Also, they found the best creep mana aura, mana region 2 with the Jakiro. That's going to be constant pressure. Miposhka using the healing salve on himself. Yatoro's very low.
Yeah, it's a spooky place to be, and look at Zayats with his positioning. He's got one value point in the ice path.
And they see him with the ward that they already placed.
Know exactly where he is. Well, bottom, the first rotation, the DD Rune Void Spirit clears through Crystallis in that bottom lane during this first nighttime, so a good move there to help Collapse in his laning stage.
Courier is being pinged out. Deep Observer Ward gonna scout it.
Puppey knows.
Will move the Courier.
He's got a Centaur tracking back. Watching Mira on the retreat. While Nisha comes top, snaps the coil. Got it onto the two of them, but Monkey King safe on the canopy. Focusing the Wyvern rather. See if they can do a bit of damage and chip away at that tier 1 while Puppey down bottom. Toronto Tokyo stuck around, so him and Mira give chase to the Enchantress. Another little freebie there, 2-2, 7 minutes in.
Yatoro did very well, snapping that coil immediately, jumping onto the tree. They lost vision. A lot of damage on this tower. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to defend. We see Wyvern keeping out. Usually Wyvern is one of the better heroes that can do it, but it's damage has already been done.
Yeah,
Catapult is still alive.
Barely.
Can he get the deny? Not going to go for it.
Oh, he might try now. He's waiting. Oh, but Resolution is there. And they know the Wyvern in the trees is an easy target. Rezo unable to catch up to Miposhka. Of course, going for the Hand of Midas on the Doom to accelerate his farm even further, along with the Devour.
Doom becomes ridiculous in the mid and late game. The amount of farm that you get, it's also damage output and removing one of the cores from the game.
I was like, oh, it's 25 minutes in. What's the Doom got? Oh, he's got Midas, Blink, BKB.
And
halfway to Refresher.
Yeah.
Zayats looking for the monkey, nearly had him. Nisha gonna Waning Rift in onto them, and another 2-hero coil focusing Yatoro as Resolution's arrival should clear through him. All the Monkey King life sealing up. The Doom now finally arriving. They'll finish off the Monkey. The deny from Mira. Wonderfully done as they swing back and punch into Secret. The Astral Step and a double kill for Toronto Tokyo. Well, Collapse. He's hunted by the bear, but it's not a spooky bear. Little teddy bear.
They lost Monkey. He's gonna respawn full HP, full mana. Still chasing Mira. Nisha does have Illusory Orb, but does not want to go for it. Was hoping to get a rune.
It looks so decent.
9-minute rune. He's
out-clicked.
Toronto got it.
He did indeed. Astral Step, the last one remaining. Nisha, he wants this pretty badly. Chasing forward. Doesn't jaunt to the orb. Hiding in the trees. Toronto Tokyo's going to bottle up, and Nisha stuck here with no resources. Being blasted down by the Splinter of Wyvern, the Boundless Strike, and the jump back in. Nisha couldn't evade the danger in this jungle, and Secret twice in a row now, playing aggressively and losing out.
Super deep into enemy jungle.
And Collapse.
Losing 2.
He's going for the 1v1.
Crystallis.
He's winning the fight.
There is no Enrage for 10 seconds. Collapse getting a solo kill with the freshly bought Armlet.
I thought Ursa countered the Night Stalker, not the other way around. Armlet first item, 2 minutes faster than patch average.
Yeah. Collapse performance has been top-notch, I would say, and it's gonna take out this tower. 220 damage, 10 minutes into the game.
Nisha wants that top rune real bad. They'll coil the 2 supports. Mira has to hand his life over to Secret, but in comes the Void Spirit, blowing up Zayat. Nisha, under the guise of invisibility, trying to chip away at Toronto Tokyo. Crystallis arrives as well, but he has that escape ability through the Astral Step.
Ursa joined the mid fight. I thought they might go for Roche, considering that Crystallis just moved with the Alpha Wolf. Maybe Alpha Wolf could have tanked Roshan. He does have a Morbid Mass for sustain. Furious Swipes were available. Still respecting Wyvern and also Void Spirit. Night Stalker, no HP whatsoever. Needs to go back to base and heal up.
Was that Monkey King buying the tome? Feels like
I think he did, because he was level 6, 10 minutes into the game.
I mean, Rubik and Wyvern already level 6, so they're all right. Give the Monkey King a little bit of a leg up to catch up to where he needs to be. Currently bottom of the cores in net worth. And Yatoro trying to get that Echo Saber up online. Oh, crap. Playing down into the bottom jungle.
Rezo loves using this voice line.
Yeah, he does. I think he can use it sarcastically, he can use it genuinely. Those are the best lines. Multiple contexts you can use them in. Spirit smoking out of their tier 1 mid, but it is spotted. Now Zayat's pinging it out. They caught a glimpse of them moving. And Puppy's going to tank it. Look where he's standing. Well, he moves away from the staircase. He wants to go
those
far.
Those creeps look juicy. That small camp, extra 20 gold.
But this could mean that Nisha dies. He gets the phase shift out, jaunts to the orb, very quickly removes himself from the bottom lane, but he's got so many heroes chasing him. Puppy tries to heal up Nisha. The Witness Curse comes through, though. They get the coil out, but the puck about to die. Miposhka and Yatoro, along with the rest of the Spirit, aiming towards the Enchantress of Puppy at this point. No escape available. Resolution and Zayat were kind of getting close to that fight, but not fast enough.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Maybe they could have used this long fight. This was 30+ second fight for Ursa to go inside the pit, because he is inside the triangle, and like you always threaten this Roshan kill whenever you're playing Radiant.
Yeah, a bit of missynchronization there in terms of the macro play, that map control. Even if you lose that fight, if you get Aegis, it can be worthwhile. Ice Path and Macro Pyre expended by Zayat to kill Miposhka. Get rid of that Winter Wyvern. Oh, look at how aggressively Toronto Tokyo's playing. He's feeling himself.
Don't mind me.
There's about 300 net worth behind the puck, but doesn't seem to matter that much. He'll get himself that Yule Scepter shortly. And a Fairy
Trinket, going for Yule Scepter, kind of a natural build-up whenever you play against puck, and now you even get more benefit because you want to buy time inside the coil, dispel the silence, and also against Ursa's Enrage, it's also a setup for your Remnant, so perfect item.
Spot on. What's the move from Secret then? Because it feels like they're being smoked at, run at, ganked at. Do they sit and wait and try and fight back, or do they make a play of their own?
They're still 3k gold ahead of Team Spirit. Waiting for the Fusel Blade. I think then it's a go time. Dire using a scan, knowing exactly where they are.
They lift him, they catch him. The stolen coil was that, in onto the puck, and the Enchantress, the green lines show it's the Rubik's catch and kill potential from Mira. Finding Nisha and Puppey.
Night vision. Miposhka using Arctic Burn immediately. Scouts things out, and then Night Stalker also with his unobstructed vision.
The perfect move. Secret being caught unawares. And this is now control of the Roche pit, pushing mid tier 1. Shoving Secret away from their triangle there. As you can see, 3 heroes offset from the triangle on the left-hand side of the map. Trying to rally themselves into a position where they can maybe defend the mid tier 1. That is nasty business though. A puck TP will force the Team Spirit boys back now, but Mira is the only one caught in the coil, and Nisha's jumped forward aggressively. A great curse. A kill on Mira comes out short, but you've lost your Nisha puck now. They'll jump out of Toronto Tokyo. He's doomed up, but he's slipping away. The grasp of Team Secret is slippery.
Be fine.
They can't get any traction. Monkey King with a Wukong and a 3-man boundless. Yatoro, he's back to the high ground. Ursa can't deal with a cold embrace, so Secret, what do? You move forward aggressively, you're gonna lose resolution in a second. Toronto Tokyo dissimulates on him, collapse back in again, and down you go.
Oh, what a team fight from Team Spirit, not losing a single hero. Miposhka coming in with a clutch Winter's Curse and then healing people up. Toronto Tokyo, not enough chase potential. They're still not done.
Chrysalis as well. They just keep on chasing the Wallwing Ripper, hurricaning him around, and another pick off for Spirit. 15-5. Sure, Secret have a mild net worth advantage, but the game
definitely doesn't feel like it. Whenever you have Doom, you need to be able to chase them down, go onto that target and kill it. Without Puck, they don't have that hero because they're like we're talking about Jakiro, Ursa with no Diffusal Blade, no Blink Dagger, so he can't chase people down. Toronto Tokyo comes back into the fight, playing.
Waited out the Doom.
Yeah, playing on the 20% HP. Next rune is spawning. Let's see who gets it.
Right. Really beautiful stuff. Our Team Spirit. Now the net worth lead is theirs. Diffusal Blade, the timing for Secret. They are building up and getting to a point where they can look for these fights and pickoffs. But Collapse is an ever-present threat on the map. 4 more minutes until daytime. So that's 4 minutes of panic and fear.
Bottom. Can they get him? Not really. It's Monkey plus Rubik. Rubik has Enchant stolen. Not the best Rubik game in terms of like spell stolen. You would want to go for Dual Breath, Ice Path, potentially Doom, Rezo.
Straight on it.
He's gonna drop.
Ice Path misses. They're also hunting the puck. Nisha caught up. Will be able. Oh no, he won't. He's dead. I thought he could jaunt to the orb, but he's out of there. Zayat's being pummeled into the ground by Team Spirit, and a double kill for Yatoro.
Collapse having a perfect game. I love the itemization when he started in the lane, 4 branches, going for boots, that armlet allowing him to get a solo kill on Ursa. And now with the Blink Dagger, maxing out Crippling Fear, only 2 points in Void.
And he's got the shard as well, eating and munching on the creeps, and that's basically what the Enchantress is at this point.
Night Stalker shard is not gonna use a word OP, but it's so good. Like it doesn't allow Beastmaster to play the game that he wants to, and also it does allow you to get in and out of the fights, especially if you're fighting near the triangles, so you can get more HP back eating the ancient creeps.
Team Spirit have absolutely woken up here in this series. Game 1, a little bit messy. Team Secret were very crisp, but Team Spirit showing the exact same traits. Every move has been precise, deliberate. They know what target they want, and they know exactly how to execute and cast their spells to kill them. We'll see a smoke from Secret.
Has a full BKB after disassembling Echo Saber.
Oh, he does. Secret not going straight into Roche. They want to get to kill first. Crystallis, they see the monkey, they cut the tree, they got off the BKB. The Fury Swipe still stacking up, with the cold embrace by side for him, and in the back lines, Collapse is hunting, finding Nisha, the puck is down. The stolen coil again from Miro as the Wukongs arrives, and Yatoro, he might lose his life, sure, but he's going to turn around and fight with the help of the Yules. He's still alive. The Mischief bought a bit of time, and Crystallis, one more touch. The move from Miro, not enough. Crystallis under the Glimmer Cape, he's away, no, he's not. Collapse has his number. A huge fight for Team Spirit. Resolution in trouble.
And Miposhka.
He's just got an ultra
gave him the
kill.
Rampage. That's gonna
give
be a
him the Rampage.
One more hit.
Go on, Collapse.
We talked about him having a perfect game, and now he's getting a full Rampage. Miposhka in a good spot to be able to use the curse, buying some time with the cold embrace, but good reactions from Yatoro, getting that BKB. Ursa locks onto him, 11 charges off Fury Swipe. We're probably gonna see that again, and yeah, gets the Wukongs, gets a couple of dodges with the Mischief, barely dies there, like he was so close to living.
And it all starts with this, yes, Collapse has had the perfect game, but Miro stealing coil after coil after coil. That's 4 coils or so. He's been able to get in these team fights. Hunting in the backlines, like, yeah, the monkey drops, he gets his BKB off. Toronto Tokyo baiting and drawing attention. On the left side, you can see there, Nisha's puck obliterated by this Collapse Night Stalker. Perfect execution from Team Spirit, and Yatoro, he does die in the end, but it is all so worth it.
Night Stalker untouched in
the
these
diving.
fights. And
look at where they are. Puppey. Usually he's king of the castle. He's been dethroned in his own base.
I don't know how you itemize on Puck to be able to survive against this. Yatoro still chasing, because you're playing against Silence from the Night Stalker. You're playing against Winter's Curse that can't set things up for any kind of follow-up silence. And then there's gonna be Aghanim Scepter on Void Spirit in another 500 gold.
Oh, is there?
So Nisha also doesn't know what to buy, has Armlet queued up.
Sorry, what?
Yeah.
So he does. Go Scepter Armlet. He wants to role play as Collapse. That's such a great game.
We saw Spectre today with the Spirit Vessel, and now we might see Puck with Armlet. 2022, what a time to be alive.
Nothing surprises me anymore. I mean, anything is possible. A smoke out from Nisha and Puppey might be able to spot Toronto Tokyo here. Waning Rift collapses in though, and Nisha and Puppey overextending greatly. They bring Crystallis in, but he's dragged back by the telekinesis. Wukongs from Yatoro, gonna catch him with a boundless strike. They'll hold out for now. And wanting just to pick up the pieces, it's Puppey, pummeled. He's not powerful. He's got himself a heal and a Glimmer Cape, but the 2 cores of Team Spirit, okay, they'll leave her be. Let the Bambi escape. Focus on the rest instead. Crystallis forced away to his tier 1. They did get the Doom out, but Resolution, trapped in the middle of 3 Spirit heroes, has to BKB and run away. Good cold embrace and a great Winter's Curse. Miposhka, he's caught 2 of them next to each other. Ursa's gonna kill his buddy. Zaya's dead, and another team wipe incoming. The Ursa being blown up. Arctic Burn to slow, and Toronto Tokyo with a beyond godlike streak.
I don't know, Team Secret, they just collapsed. If you know it.
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean. This Night Stalker's massive, 13, 1, and 10. Going for the Bastard next.
Oh, look at this. Nisha. Oh, yeah, can we see Nisha side by side with Collapse? Because I feel like Collapse has been on Nisha 24/7.
Stunned now. There's not much he can do except using the voice lines. Can we check the hero damage? I want to see how much damage Ursa has dealt in this game. I think when he walked onto Monkey King, that was like half of his damage in the fight. Yeah, 5.8.
A third of Night Stalker's damage. Stolen Enchant, which thereby steals a creep from Puppey. And Roshan, unlocked by a couple of these kills. Team Spirit just waltzed straight into the pit. Nothing to stop them. Secret looking dejected. A 10k lead, 32-8. It has been a one-way street this entire game.
Nisha thinking about what's gonna happen in next 65 minutes. He had Divine Rapier, Butterfly queued up at one point. Yeah, he's just trolling.
I'll try and buy an E-Blade, but again, one of those situations. What can you do? There are so many options and so few of them are going to be game-changing or fight-winning. I can't find those little edges. Team Spirit have made sure that they are a well-oiled, well-tuned machine.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Every
attack.
cog whirring in symphony.
Top tower has fallen.
Puppey and Nisha just clearing out mid-wave. My tier 1 still standing mid and bottom lane. If they can get an objective, a bit of influx of cash into their pockets, and maybe Secret can start feeling a bit more confident. Puppey's going to deny yet another rune, regen removed. As Rezo sits in behind his tier 2 mid. But look at who's storming across the map. Toronto and Niposhka straight on to Puppey. Fine. Simple, quick and easy. Oh, it's
not
quick,
that easy.
And it's
Hold the
not
locket
easy.
plus the Glimmer Cape. Using everything. I feel like they're just going to ignore Puppey in the fights. Go for the rest. Crystallis needs to finish off his BKB. He's so far away from it.
Desperation going to start kicking in. What does he need? Another 1,200. Then he wants the blink after. Then he wants the basher. 9,000 net worth on the Ursa. Night Stalker Monkey leaps and bounds ahead.
Night Stalker's level 20, 25 minutes into the game. His damage output is insane.
He's a monster. Oh, did they saw him? They caught a glimpse of Nisha. Did they find him? He jumps away. Moving on to Mira. Rezo BKBs. Self-Yules there from Mira and the Wukongs to buy time. Safety play from Spirit as Collapse goes in, slaps down the Jakiro. Zayats didn't last very long. Munches up a creep.
2 Yule Scepters against Ursa, against Silences. Set up for the Remnant. I don't think Ursa gets to play this game. He had 25 minutes. It's not going to get any easier for him.
We're going to have to start rethinking how we talk about Dota 2, the position 1, 2, 3. You know, the carry from the offlane is becoming so much more prominent now.
Collapse in this game. Solo kill.
Yeah, just kill Crystallis, easy as you like. He's the carry now.
Daedalus would have survived there.
So he needs to upgrade, does he?
Yeah.
Go for the rebrand.
Only level 1. Night Stalker all over the place. I don't think you can ask for a better game. Seb mentioned it on a panel. Looks like a godly Night Stalker game, and Collapse shows why.
Yeah, boy, was he right. Dire Ward spots Puppey. But yeah, like you said, right? You can poke at him, you can prod. If you kill him, fine, but don't want to expend too much trying to take down the Enchantress.
Puppey trying to pull himself with the Hurricane. Too much damage.
Beyond godlike on him as well.
We had a lot of these similar games today, Gary, where after 10, 15 minutes, you feel like how the game's gonna end, and it's all about pickoffs, getting that lead, getting even more lead, controlling Roshan, getting Aegis. Aegis gonna expire every minute.
Knowing that your opponents are gonna have to do desperate split pushing, trying to defend their base, Jakiro inside the Wukongs. Clear through by Mira and Yatoro. But you know that Team Secret, like you said, they've got a split push, they've got a puck, they're going to be hiding in trees, looking for that wave clear elsewhere on the map. So we could start to see these, Tinker Wards, Night Stalker moving around with his vision. Get the catch on some of these sneakier heroes. Rapier's queued up again for Nisha. We'll see if he gets there.
Collapse hunting in a position this time around, not going to find anything.
Still a good attempt. If you get that one kill, you could turn it into something bigger. Bottom tier 2 could be cracked wide open. But the Radiant Ward, I think, spotted him incoming. He cuts the wave.
500 damage with Armaton during Dark Ascension.
20 odd minutes in. Top lane. taken over by Secret, though. They are getting a little more farm the past minute or two. As Team Spirit are playing tight together, looking for that clash, a big team fight around an objective like this bottom tower.
I like what I see from Nisha. Queuing up double Divine Rapier with Ethereal Blade.
There could be more as well.
Yeah, one of the best combinations. E-Blade and then can attack him with the Divine Rapier. He's having fun. You can tell.
Upgrade the Witchblade.
You can, yeah. But that's going to take another 45 minutes, if not an hour.
That's time he doesn't have. Wukong's catch on. Chrysalis, chain stunned, he gets the enrage out, but the Winter's Curse is there on Puppey. No one to hit into him, so just a remnant drag back from Toronto, Tokyo. Another pick into a potential for high ground push, but no, it's patient again from Spirit, just calmly waiting. Here is that split push from Secret. Cutting in behind waves as Spirit make their move. They know there's blood in the water here. The Sharks of Spirit getting up onto high ground, tier 3.
Not that much tower damage from Spirit, so Yatoro needs to man up and go for the tower.
Stand on top of the staircase. Tier 3 will be taken down. Collapse helps him out. Brings in that bonus damage. Secret, did you let this just fall? I'm gonna TP back and start the defense. Range barracks sat at 37 health.
Unhealable damage.
Ah, that's true. Come back for round 2, finish it off.
Now they will suffer.
It's the systematic play, isn't it? Just topple the dominoes over. Go mid, go bot. But daytime comes. Night Stalker's worst enemy and a smoke from Secret. This is their big chance. Miposhka scouted, they know he's there. Gets Lincoln's put on him though.
Protection, all about holding hands together and keeping an eye on everybody from the team, even position 5. He's the one holding gem, 5 sentry wards as well. Team Secret does have 1 observer ward, scouting things out near the outpost, and that's about it.
Yeah, sneaky ward there. It's more than just the buddy system, isn't it? It's Team Spirit, a great read, knowing that Secret, one of their last chances there during daytime, is a 5-man smoke to connect into a team fight, so they stay as 5 together. Knowing no one is showing on the map, no one's split pushing. Don't give up any areas of that map over to Secret as we wait for Roshan, and when his timer is going to announce the respawn.
2 minutes.
Quick little hop, skip, and a jump from Toronto, Tokyo to clear mid-wave.
Yatoro will finish off Bloodthorn, so another layer of silence for Puck. Also great synergy with Wyvern's Curse. If they use it close to anyone, you know the target is dying.
Secret. I can go and farm it. Yeah, another wave or 2 bottom if they realize Spirit are all planted up top lane.
Miposhka, 8 sentry wards and a gem. This might be a bit too much.
He's prepping for the end of the world. He's got that warehouse stocked up with tinned food. He's in a warding battle with Puppey and Zaya, so don't blame him. But hello, goodbye, say goodnight resolution. Collapse turns day to night. Zayat's being hunted now as well by the 2 of them. Toronto, Tokyo straight towards the Jakiro. And one by one, they die again.
There is a regen for Toronto, Tokyo. Has a full BKB going into Lincoln's. Nisha.
Oh, he's going to get caught. No, oh, they didn't see him there.
Oh, they thought he jumped, but Nisha sneakily TP'd away.
Clever boy. The Secret is wanting to try and hold on to what you've got. Grasping at straws a little bit. But I do have the potential with, with this Doom, with this Puck. Find a pick onto someone, but it can't be the Monkey. I don't think it can be the Night Stalker. You're going to aim towards your Void Spirits and your Wyverns. Stop those teamfight chaos creators from doing their job.
Roshan is up in 10 seconds. Team Spirit will definitely go in, take it. There is no Dark Ascension for 60 seconds. Maybe they need to wait until that's back online. Secret needs to do something about it. They cannot allow Spirit to pick up both Aegis and the Shard.
That's the signal of the end there, if they let them get that. And 1 minute 40 until night. Spirit in no rush. They can bide their time. They know they are so far ahead now. They're basically playing Secret's game against them. We saw this systematic play style. Keep the pressure up. Don't allow the split push. It's never comfortable for Secret, so they have to go.
This is the move that they need to make, but they are already scouted.
Immediately spotted in the pit. Crystal is still trying to go for this. Well, roll himself out there with the Earth Shock.
Very low on mana. Has clarity to work with. It's going to be nighttime in a minute. 38 seconds on Dark Ascension duration, so in 20 seconds, full nighttime for another 5.5 minutes.
Yeah, seems like it's go time. 5-man smoke. Here we go, Collapse. Pops the ulti, looking for the target. Jumps straight onto Rezo, Abyssal Blade, but he forced out the BKB.
Gets the bash.
He's gonna get the bash and the stun. Control on Rezo, he's done. Buys back straight off the bat as Jakira launches damage in towards them. Miposhka dies. Will return with a buyback of his own, but Yatoro focuses the Enchantress and Collapse. He's 1v3ing. He's got the silence on Rezo. He's just pummeling him to the ground. Yatoro will join in as well, hunting the Doom down. Miposhka and Toronto focusing the puck. Nisha in trouble. He's done for too.
And they call
it's game over. Team Spirit with an absolute hammering of Team Secret.
It felt like this game was over for over 20 minutes. They could not do anything. Collapse on a Night Stalker. I'll be honest, I don't think I've seen better Night Stalker performance.
Ever.
Maybe ever. Yeah, I'm not even lying. I'm not trying to hype this one up, but he was all over the place. He made